I'd like to introduce you to our video to this year. This is the summer 2009. Our Eisenhower High School team, we are studying the morphology of plant diversity in different types of rock, mineral rock, granite, gabbro. The team includes Kathy Kraft, Matt Lewis. It includes Linda McKee, Anna Beatty, and our infamous leader, Jack Hanna, administrative facilitator in charge. Our first site starts off here at the tar pit on Fort Sill, showing some of the different sedimentary rock. One of the things that we noticed at the tar pit was the different amounts of seeping from the tar pits. Here on Fort Sill we have our Medicine Bluff. Notice the different types of striations, the strike and the dips that are found. The excursion to the Mears Fault was an excellent excursion, yet only being able to cross section where the Mears Fault was and be able to see the lines of the fault but not actually see the fault still gave us a good idea, allowing us to not only video, hear about it, but also use our GPS waypoints. It makes for interesting data. It gives us an idea of how close there are numerous faults within our area. On our second excursion, we went with Dr. Cole and Dr. Bryan to see the granite at Lake Elmer Thomas quarry. You can see the actual strikes and dips of the quarry, of the different granites that are found. It allows for us to understand and utilize not only the beautiful area that we live in, but also notice right there the striation of gabbro that's set there. One of our topics for this summer is to be able to look at and find plant diversity within these rock regions. You'll see that lots of plants are being found on these rock regions. Little coreopsis right there. Here's our two young men, Matt Lewis and Jack Hanna, working on strike and dip. Strike and dip, it allows us to measure and get good data for our angles. Gary Castleberry, also one of our members of our team. The gabbro found within the granite there at the quarry was very interesting. Notice the one little section of granite. Dr. Cole, our fearless leader and educator from Cameron University, was able to show us numerous spots. One of the areas that we went to was Mount Scott Picnic Area. This Mount Scott Picnic Area allowed us to look at elevation changes. We measured out 100 feet. We were able to use our GPS systems again and be able to waypoint different elevation changes there at the basin of Mount Scott. You'll notice the different plant life. That's one of our keys for this summer, is to be able to look at the different plant life that's found within the area. Lance Gibbs utilized a lot of lab time and our group setting with our new Nova 5000s. These Nova 5000s allow us to be able to not only understand some of the different labs that we'll be able to do this year within our school, but also being able to purchase and utilize these Nova 5000s. The pendulum ride, one of the examples that we used, being able to use not only the motion sensor, but also temperature sensors, moisture sensors, things like that, and be able to graph and calculate those different types of data. Our team was very excited being able to use these this year. One of the labs that Dr. Bryan brought to us was mineral identification. You can see here Jack holding our actual rock. Like every group and every team, they had a different rock. We had the acid test. We had different types of tests that allowed us. You notice Matt Lewis here working on the water displacement, allowed us to test our actual rock, not only for density, but also look at the different things that are being able to be tested within the rock itself. Our second excursion was to Camp Doris. Notice one of our leaders here, Matt Lewis, being able to show us some of the different type of gabbro that was there. Dr. Cole, again, a educator from Cameron, a doctor in chemistry, being able to discuss different types of ideas. Very unique right here. As you walk out of the gabbro, you're able to see the granite and the gabbro interface, and actually the two different settings. He was explaining this to us, and we were able to see and notice how much vegetation and erosion the soil samples are allowed and available within the two different areas. The granite and the gabbro, again, the vegetation is diversity of plants as we see. This Camp Doris allows us to see a lot of lichen, a lot of algae that is available there. We're able to also measure and sample and scratch at the different granites and the different gabbro and be able to test the different plant diversity and the plant life that's found there. Notice the lots of different wildflowers that are blooming this part of the year. Our team was able to also identify a lot of the flowers. This is the top of Mount Baldy, Little Baldy. This is our team walking to the top of Mount Little Baldy and being able to take different elevation changes at the top of Little Baldy there. Dr. Bryan, one of our other chemistry, he's a crystallographer, he's educator at Cameron University, was able to give our team a good idea of rock education and be able to explain a lot of the rock education. We were able to look and denote not only the different types of granite, but then also denote any type of gabbro that was found within the two rocks. Our team really utilized Dr. Bryan and his expertise and education to making us stronger in understanding. One of our side bits was to look at some of the actual living biotic features. This little mountain boomer sure was not shy about getting his picture taken and letting us utilize his color and just beauty as we were able to see him. Some of the other things, again, not only do you see a lot of wildflowers, but a lot of native cactuses. This little cactus is only found there at Mount Little Baldy, along with a lot of coreopsis and a lot of the other types of small vegetation, sage being one of the more popular ones. But definitely this cactus was unique and it blooming. We were able to find it in different areas on Mount Little Baldy. Thank you for helping us and all the people that have worked in this this endeavor and this project. Notice the team that's being shown up there, and again, just a great summer and a great excursion and an excellent chance to help educate our young people in the different types of rock and plant diversity that's found within the Wichitas. From the Eisenhower team, again, Matt Lewis, Bill Dennis, Jack Hanna, Gary Castleberry, Linda McKee, Kathy Kraft, and Anna Beatty. Thank you.